I know on the Xbox version you do get an extra save, but it's in the allegedly, but it's in the form of the like you have two discs for the game. So when you reach the end of disc one and go into disc two, even if you die there, you won't be sent back to disc one. Apparently, that's what I've heard. Whether or not it's true is another matter. A lot of plasma energy. Only 4 healing items. A small, a medium, and 2 large. I think I'm going to put some plasma energy away. I'll buy a... well, won't buy any health items, but I will buy... also, didn't I have a... oh, I thought I had a semiconductor or something. Apparently not. Also, 2,000 for a line rack. Sorry, 2,000 for 2 line racks. 1,000 each. Christ. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Expensive. Anyway, moving on. Once I get down to... and the bodies are gone. And there's all the maggots from the dude's body. Okay, for a moment I was thinking there was a vent directly above it, but no. Okay, moving on. Now to chapter 3. Like I said, there's 12 chapters to the game, but I can't speak to how long each chapter is. It's certainly not a case of each chapter is 10 minutes long or whatever. I think it's a case of some being longer than others, but I can't say how long each one is. So just because I've gone through these first 2 chapters quickly enough doesn't mean I'll go through any of the future ones at the same pace. Certainly there's going to be one chapter that's probably going to take me a few attempts, well, one part of it. I'm actually really not looking forward to it. Part of me is actually thinking of, maybe I shouldn't let's play this, just cause for that reason. Also, if you look up, on the door frame, if you look just at the top of it, you can see right through to the other side, like through to over there. Like, see, you can see pipes now. It's weird. Not sure if intended.
And we're working on borrowed time here. First, there's no fuel in the engines. Second, the gravity centrifuge is offline, which means there's a couple of trillion tons of rock pulling us down. I need you to get that centrifuge operational. Refuel the main engine and fire it up so I can stabilize the ship's orbit.
Whatever you say, boss. Whatever you say, boss, indeed. What? Let me just check the time. Okay, it's 27 past 6 in the morning. For those curious, I'm recording this on March 9th. Which is a Thursday, 2017. Greetings from 2 years in the past. I love my ping. Is that what they call it? Oh, line racks. I know where I like to store my line racks. On public transportation. Warning, this is a dangerous environment. Sink your rig regularly. Safety begins with you. Sink your rig. I think it's the save. Maybe that's it. Then again, she was saying, what's her face that disappeared? Wasn't she saying that she was sinking the rig with the ship? And certainly that didn't count as saving. But then again, maybe it is a way of the devs just saying, "Save, motherfucker, save." You know? Sorry, I had to rub my eye. I feel like there's something in it. Control room. For a moment I thought I was on a certain part of the ship, but no, not yet. It just reminded me of it, but no, we're not there yet. Alright. Let's get a wee bit of loot. There's a lot of ammo for this gun. Wish I had more for this. But then again, I did buy 10 bits of it at the shop. Should get some use out of it.
Personal log. Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. It's been 2 days since they pulled that planet open, since the captain died. The panic, the riots, they were nothing compared with what came after. Our friends, our co-workers, started coming back. Changed, coming back to kill us, drag us away. Rucker disappeared this morning, and I have to assume he's dead. My crew, they're starting to crack. I'm trying to keep an eye on them, but right now I have bigger problems. We're hemorrhaging fuel, and the primary engine is laboring. Danvers and I are going to try to reach the fuel depot to see if we can fix it. Temple out.
Oh, you're probably dead. And there's some details about the ship. It's... yeah, if you care. Whoa! Fecker. Also, this guy's dead. And it looks like his just internal organs are seeping through his clothes. It's just like, what's how could you die to, you know, have that happen to you? It's like some, you know, sci-fi Contagion, you know? But anyway. But yeah, it's understandable that they'll start cracking after everything that's happening. It's quite understandable. Let's poke our head in here. Might be able to get some nice. Then again, I spent a lot at the shop, so probably not. Yeah, if there's a tier 3 suit, I wouldn't be able to afford it. If the tier 2 is 10,000, tier 3 is probably 12,000, 15,000, 15,500. I vaguely remember suits costing that, but I don't remember where, when, and why. Well, this is just terrifying. Also, tree. Alt fire. Move! That was a shit mine. Not even a shit mine. It's just feckin' terrible. Thank you. Reload. They're timed. So even if an enemy runs into them, they won't go off. You have to set it up in advance. It does take away from the gun. Like, seriously.
What in hell is going on here? Danvers, Henderson, he's crazy. He's pulling his own teeth out. Henderson, for God's sake. Oh, God. Is he dead? Relax. He's alive. But he hit that door pretty hard. Man, why would he do something like that? I don't get it.
They're completely losing it. Apparently the marker has quite the effect on people. Quite the effect indeed. Ooh, flamer fuel. Nice. Now I can buy, if I was to use the flamethrower, I could buy the ammo at the store. Okay. Also, that isn't creepy at all. I'm really expecting to see a body up there. For no reason other than it will be creepy. So I have no idea what's up with... That's meant to say. Oh, I think it's a warning sign. You don't need to tell me twice, game. Text log. Let's have a look. Decalog, Hollow F, AB. Don't know what's going on around here. Someone said the ship's been attacked. Who the hell would attack us out here? First the captain dies, now we get attacked. Carmack says someone on the bridge staff killed him. Can't believe that. A goddamn chaos now. Can't get through to the bridge. Can't get through to anyone. Everyone's running around, getting the hell out of here. Should probably join them. Evacuate this area immediately and decease captain. We can upgrade stuff here. We can have a look at the other thing. Line gun. Yeah, they don't seem to have special in this thing. It's a unique upgrade point on this. The special is like a single thing on it, but rather than just boosting damage or capacity or what have you, it makes it like, remember with the javelin gun, after you use its all fire to electrocute people, it explodes. It just adds an extra oomph to it, an extra thing to it, rather than just improving what's there. So improves capacity by 1, width by 0.5, upgrade your mine by 5 points. Don't know what that denotes. Maybe damage, radius. Hard to be sure. Capacity, width of mine, damage. Alright. So I could get 2 capacity or a bit more damage. Sure, we'll go with the capacity. Could also improve the mine, but I'm not too much of a fan of the mine, to be honest. The mine is a bit shit. We just take a quick drink as well. Sorry if you can hear me drinking. I don't like doing it, but when you're sitting down recording for a couple of hours, you get a bit thirsty. I suppose I could pause it and unpause it and all that, but just I'll tap for a second. Doing that would make me really worried that I'm actually not recording anymore, because every time I pause it or even think of pausing it, I start getting concerned, is the pause right now? So that's why whenever I'm going to do what I'm about to do, I couldn't just pause it and do it, because then I'll be getting paranoid when I unpause it that it's still paused. Recording locally, recording locally. Yeah, that's all fine. Line across, line up, line that way, line that way, line that. It's clearly not muted, all is well. Sorry, I started like describing the mic symbol out to myself to make it damn clear that yes, there's no giant obvious line across it, because I start getting paranoid that there is, but I just don't somehow see it. I think it's part of my OCD or something. Somehow, everything's somehow part of my OCD. It's such a wide-ranging thing. It could, in all honesty, it could somehow end up being related to it. It's like fibromyalgia. It's an ailment my mom has. It's a other nasty thing. It affects the nervous system, I believe I remember her saying. And so, it affects you in so many different ways. If you were to get shot, you'd be thinking, wait, did I get shot? Or is this just a fibromyalgia acting up? Because it just affects you in so many different ways. Teamwork. Make a good lift happen. That was trippy. Okay, I am to go that way. Alright. Good to know. Fuck. Let's just break this out. Seems to move quicker with this gun than the other gun. Actually, no, he's about comparable. Problem is also thinking I might need to get a new mouse pad. I got this one quite a while ago, actually. Yeah, I think I might need to get a new one soon. Here's 1,000 cash. What is it with sci-fi games using credits? Like, what started that off? It's just a staple of sci-fi games now. I can understand it. There's certain things that become staples within fiction, like vampires not being able to go out in the day. Not all fiction with vampires will abide by that. See Twilight or Helsing. But it's like a common thing within vampire things. So, what is it with sci-fi and credits? Like, what kicks that off? Howdy! That worked out well. Stompy, stompy. Ah, beautiful. I like to be more chirpy in my recordings, but this just gets me so on edge. I can't be. So I feel like I'm somehow recording wrong. It's quite annoying. You know, I think there's a bit coming up soon, and I do not look forward to it. It's a difficult bit. It's an escort mission. You have to watch out for yourself and someone else. Two different sets of enemies are attacking. One against them and one against you. And you have to fend off your attackers and your allies' attackers. Okay, that's hilarious. Oh, of course. Eat. Come on. These little fuckers. Heal. Heal. The small health potions seem to heal like a single notch. But then again, those notches do get... They get smaller as you get more health. But then again, the single vials will probably still heal a single notch. You just get more, but there's limited space to denote them, so the notches just look smaller, but same value, I guess. I've no idea. I've not a clue. But yeah, it probably all makes sense. Well, it all works out well enough, I'm sure. I know I'm to go the other way, but I'm curious what's over here. Oh, don't you do it, off. Oh, Christ. Door closed, door closed, door closed. Ran off to the tram station. I hear it's like Makel Peak for this ship. Go off, go off, go off! Stompy, stomp! Feck! See that spiky thing? That's the one part you can mutilate. Christ. Feck. Alright. At least that's done with. The mines are kind of a waste, really. They just don't go off quickly enough. Maybe the upgrade to them makes the delay shorter, more snappy, but I have no idea. Anyway, yeah, by way of kinesis, we gotta pull that down. Christ, that was concerning. I thought someone was screaming. Like a monster or something. Feck, this is unnerving. Let's pull this back over. Okay, the ambiance is actually really getting to me. Feck. Okay, look, Mace, I'm sorry, but you gotta fuck off. Thank you. Sure, you're a lovely guy, but I'm just not interested, okay? Thanks. Hand hazard, watch your fingers.